Random Live. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to be playing Dragon Quest Monsters. I'm a big fan of the Game Boy Color games, so I'm really excited to see how this game stacks up. I played, like, the demo when it initially launched, but I haven't touched the game since, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it is, you know? Okay, as per usual, I need to post on social media. I pre-wrote stuff, so it's just going to be a copy and paste, so please bear with me. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. I had a mental health day where I just relaxed. I, enjoyed the sunbeams, and, just really took my time with today. Work and life in general has been pretty crazy for me, so it's kind of like one of those things where I'm just trying my best to relax, take things day by day, and just really enjoy things, if that makes sense. How's everyone's Sunday doing? Hi Andrew, it's good to see you. Hi Skozak. Music is very loud compared to my voice. Okay, see this is why we check these things. Okay, how is the music now? I'm a little quiet. Okay, let's figure this out together. Music still too loud? Okay. Okay, let me know how this is as I'm copying and pasting things. How's it going? Blah, blah, blah. I feel like every single game, better, okay, perfect, better, better, better. Awesome. I really appreciate it. It's kind of like one of those things where like every time I stream, it's either the music's really loud or I'm too loud or you can't hear the music. I don't know. I feel like there should be a better way for me to test this rather than field working this every time, but we'll just figure it out. We'll figure it out indeed. Hey Roger, thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate it. Okay, let me... Okay, we're delving into... Okay. So I just shared my tweet. Then I'm going to share in the group. I am almost with you guys, full attention. I'm really bad at multitasking, but I pre-prepped this. Okay. Cool. Okay. I reposted things. Things are golden. Actually, I should probably do Instagram too. I don't know if you guys have Instagram, but if you do, I am Kosher Gamer on there. I think I have linked it in the chat, probably. Not in the chat, but like in the description, bio, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I post a lot of memes on there and it's fun. Primarily in my story. Let's see, we paste... How do you paste? There we go. I did it. Go team. Okay, then I need to delete this. Okay. So I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to put a link. Dude, technology is hard. I don't know how people, like, do all of this at once. Steve, you forgot I was streaming? Yeah, dude, me too. Me too. It's one of those things that initially I was going to stream on Fridays like I usually do. But the problem is that I was, like, really tired after work. And I kind of just wanted to relax. And... like, I don't know, I just wanted to sleep early, and so it made more sense to stream today. Okay, cool. Posted it to Instagram. We're here. We're golden. We're gonna play this game and it's gonna be real, real fun. Okay, so just to make sure, I'm okay. I have everything up. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so here's the game. I'm really excited to play this. I got the key recently, so we're gonna get to delve into it. Yay! So for Dragon Quest in general, I there we go. Sweet. So for Dragon Quest in general, I am a huge, huge, huge fan of the Game Boy Color games, Tara's Quest, and then the original with Terry. And I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I remember when they announced it. I think it was like I think Nintendo. It was a Nintendo exclusive for a while. I got like really emotional because it's my favorite game. So I'm finally like, well, favorite game, I guess, spin-off franchise thing. So I'm excited to play it. Although, Mo, if you literally just finished the Spawncast where I said I was streaming today, you love the AI rant. Thank you. I appreciate that. I had to choose my words a little bit because, unfortunately, if corporations keep on taking this way, like you never know how my words will affect me in the future. But whatever, I stand by them. Ooh, what's the copyright notice? Okay, it's a licensing. Cool. Entering my name. Wait, why isn't it? Why isn't it not letting me? First challenge is me trying to figure this out. Okay, I guess we're gonna... I guess I'm happy with the name Sorrow. You would think that, like, the keyboard would pop up, right? Maybe I'm just being silly. Okay, let's confirm. That looks fine to me. Vertical camera's fine. Horizontal. Yeah, that all looks correct. Music volume. English is fine. I'm probably gonna turn on make the dialogue speed faster. I don't like waiting, so that is fine to me. Hi Benny, it's good to see you. Okay, what are people talking about? Okay, Jav, Chips, Sean, and I. No, he's more of like a brother to me that I fight with. But he is one of my very, very good friends. But thanks, I guess. Let's see. Problem with RGT is he's too much of a rebel, like so could not. Oh geez. Nah. You guys are so silly with your ships. Griff, okay, you were expecting earlier, but I'm 3 hours behind. Yeah, I am. How's the future going? Yeah, I'm on the West Coast. I'm in California, so it's just kind of like one of those things where unfortunately for time, you have to account for that. That's why I like to specify a Pacific Standard Time. So I'm currently playing this on Steam. I can double check real quick what the other platforms it's available for. I know it's available for the Switch. Actually, I think it might be just... Yeah, it's just PC and Nintendo Switch. And apparently iOS and Android. No, I think they're just Google saying that that the franchise has been available on those things. Let me check the Dark Prince. Yeah, okay, so cool. Just to clarify, The Dark Prince, this game out of the franchise, initially released on Nintendo Switch in December of 2023, and then the following year, last year, released on Android, iOS, and Windows. Cool. For clarifying, I was like, well, obviously Steam, because I'm playing it on Steam. That'd be really surprising. Oh, it's a Draki. He's so cute. see, a human whelp by the looks of him. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. I love his character designs. They were always so goofy. Japons, these late night streams are killing you. I'm so sorry. I'll try next time I do a Sunday again. I'll try to stream earlier. I was just a little busy today. When I say busy, I mean I was kind of relaxed and enjoying the weekend. But one of these days, I'll stream earlier. Steve, you've never heard of Dragon Quest before. Is this a spinoff? Okay, so Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior is a series of RPG games. There's tons of them. They're really good, critically acclaimed, blah, blah, blah. So Dragon Warrior Monsters is, I guess, a spin-off series of that, where it's more of like a monster, kind of like a Pokemon, where you battle with the monsters and they're your friends and you raise them, yada, yada, yada. They love all that stuff. It was really funny because I didn't know about Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior before. I just played the spin-off game, so I thought that was it. You know, I thought that was the thing. And I think it's really funny when I finally played Dragon Warrior for the first time, I was like, oh my god, my friends, why are we killing them? This sucks. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yes, it is a spinoff. Did I play Dragon Quest HD 2D? Not yet, but I do have it. So I will play it eventually. What are my thoughts on Dragon Quest Treasures? When it was talked about, it was thought to be a monsters game with Eric and his sister. I actually don't know anything about Dragon Quest Treasures. I can look that up though. Can I turn on the audio up? Yeah. Does this make me louder? Can you guys hear me more? Let me know. What was my first... Okay, actually, before I answer any more questions, let me make sure that my audio... Can you guys hear me all right? Is this better? Can you hear me? Let me know, please. I mean, I could turn on my own stream and hear it. Hold on. Audio is better now? Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going to make a note that audio should be a 4 on my mic. And, okay, all the way up on OBS. Okay, cool. Now we know. Because I don't know, like, sometimes, like, it's too sensitive. Sometimes it's not. Like, I never know. Okay, Roger, do I like to go fishing? I've actually never gone fishing before. It sounds cool. I like eating fish. I think that's delightful. Salmon is my favorite, followed by tuna. But yeah, I've never gone fishing. How about you, Roger? Are you a big fish guy? Maybe a tad lower? Okay, Griff. Okay, I've set it at 3. So it is 1 dial higher than what it was previously. Hopefully that works. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Wise Pair. You're awesome. Let's see. He looks like any other human. They say Randolpho had a child with a human woman. Oh, hey, giggity. But the boy's whereabouts are not known. What would he be doing here in Adiria now? I'm just going to skip over the plot and we'll figure it out later. I think that sounds good. Okay, I'm glad that we have this. Okay, my first main Dragon Quest game was the Game Boy Color 2-in-1 cartridge. But I played that way later, after, what's it called? Monsters. Oh, before it sounded I was right on the mic? Yeah, okay. Duly noted. I should try walleye. I've never tried walleye before. What do you usually have it with? You're like, wait, what? You've never been fishing? You live in the South, of course you've been fishing. I live in California, so I have not, actually. Let's see, your first main Dragon Quest game? Yeah, so it was the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 cart. It was like the dual cart. That was technically my first. Which little kid lost this game at the store for me to steal? Oh my god, B-dub. So this one was given to me from my friends at Square Enix. Shout out to them. They're my friends. So no little kids were have lost their game in the. How do I disclaim this? No games were acquired by mysterious means. Have I ever played any of the Tales games? Yeah, I have. So I found out about the Tales series like during Vesperia's era. And it's because an ex-boyfriend of mine cosplayed as Yuri from that game. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's this? And then he introduced all the Tales games to me. It's cool that they've gotten more popular over the years. Let's see, you had 3 on Game Boy Color. It was the game that made me fall in love with the series. Yeah, dude, it's so good. Like, I really enjoy the monster raising in this. Also, King Slime's the best slime. Let's see. No offense, but you need to find a country boy. Oh my gosh, Roger. Oh, that guy got his butt kicked. Uh-oh. Well, like, at least you get your butt whooped together. That's true friendship. Let's see. You're looking forward to Mina whenever it comes out. Me too. Yeah, like it was a unanimous decision for the team to delay the game. And I know like everyone was disappointed. We were disappointed too, but it's we're just going to make it even better. Like it just needs that polish and it's going to be a hit and I'm very confident in that. We've been playtesting the game a lot and so like, I'm playing through it. I'm like at the end of the game right now and like I'm so sad that I'm like at the end of it. It's so fun. So we're just going to make it even more fun. I'm so excited to get into your hands and thank you for being super patient about it. Let's see, your first Tales game was Tales of Arise. Good game. I actually never beat that one. I actually haven't beaten like any Tales games. Let's see. Okay, so he beat some guy. Cool. Okay, let's see. The Human Spider, Tales of Symphonia. Dude, Tales of Symphonia is so good. It's such a great game. They should make more remakes for the Tales games. They should also just make more Tales games in general. Like, it's so cool to see the fan base growing more and more. Let's see. Mina Mania. Mina Mana, Indonesian language for where's Mina. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Why? I didn't realize that you were from Indonesia. That's so cool. Donut, I appreciate you. Everyone get along. I appreciate that would be awesome. Okay, Griffin, you need to go back and finish barista. What is barista? Oops, I just hit that. Oh, they are. The new remake is Zila 1. I didn't realize that. Okay, barista Tales. Okay, game. Oh, barista, like the simulator? What is that game, Griff? Let's see. It's pretty funny how many times you've tried Dragon Quest XI with the demo on Switch, then the regular version on Steam, and then the definitive version on Steam you got burnt out all. I mean, that can happen. You can definitely get like RPG like fatigue from playing these games. But like, they always pull me back. Oh, I like the loading slime in the corner. That's so cute. Oh, you need to finish Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars is so good. Kevin and I have been wanting to do a replay of that game because like I know that there's co-op and I thought that'd be really fun. Have I played the new Pokemon game? So technically yes. So I got to play the demo at Worlds, which was really fun. But like, okay, so let me reword that. The idea of the new Pokemon game for ZA sounds really fun. I'm excited about, how do I say this? The combat is cool. It does bother me that you have to dodge the Pokemon. Um, in addition to like, the Pokemon dodging. I think that's a little weird and kind of frustrating that that's like a focused mechanic. Um, I like the idea of raising like the ranks and challenging trainers in the street and that kind of aspect of things. Um, the world feels very flat to me, and I know that's like a criticism that a lot of people have felt as well. And I just feel like it's a step back from like Arceus, which was such an incredible game. So I don't know. We'll see though. I might cave and just get it anyway, but like right now I'm just holding off a little bit longer. But I also have like this giant backlog of games. Like I have to play through this. Oh my gosh, look at that slime. His name is Gloopert. Oh my god, it's Gloopert. Oh, this is an RPG. A parent is dying, yes. As one does. Dude, this guy needs to put on pants. What is that fit? Oh, Brian, you didn't care for getting ZA. Yeah. Oh, you didn't care for Legends either? I'm. Yeah, I get that. I never beat Arceus. Because like just with open world games like that, since you're able to do anything you want, and obviously there's technically still a mainline story, but it's so sandboxy, it's hard sometimes for me to like focus. So I totally get that. Yeah, I don't know. ZA just didn't have the hook that I wish it did for me to get into it. But, I don't know if you guys saw the leaks for like Pokemon and stuff. I normally don't support leaks, but these ones I'm very excited about. Um, the whatever they're cooking up might be real cool. So whenever the mainline new Pokemon game comes out, I'll play that. And I look forward to that. Let's see, your excuses, you don't have a Switch 2. Yeah, do not get the game on Switch 1. I've heard horrid things. Why do you return to the underworld? Dude, I don't even know why I'm paying attention to the plot, because I'm just yapping right now. But then I'll be confused later if I don't. The duality of man. Let's see, you're already seeing some Pokemon not being good in the battle system because of the real-time nature of it. I don't know, like with RPGs, I really, really like turn-based combat. And I know that a lot of people, real time came out and that was real cool, but it's just very frustrating to not have that. Like I wish you could switch. And I understand it's a huge mechanic of the game, but like I just really really enjoy turn-based. That's why I like the Persona games. That's why I really enjoyed Metaphor. I really enjoyed a lot of games. And like obviously they had some real-time aspects to it, but not that. Have I tried Marvel Snap? I've actually never played Marvel Snap before. It's been on my list because a lot of my friends were really into it. But the thing is though, is that my phone's storage is almost up. I have like 15,000 photos on my phone. So I kind of need to go through and back everything up to an external hard drive. And then once I do that, then I definitely can download games. But until then, nope. That's who I am as a person. I am a data hoarder. Let's see, you don't have an excuse. Your major complaint about Arceus was the Pokedex, having to catch X number of Pokemon and spam. Yeah, that was annoying, dude. I like completing dexes, but yeah, if you're just like collecting the same one, I don't know. Oh, Snap is on Steam too? Okay, more likely to play it then. I thought Marvel Snap was on mobile. You've never played a Fire Emblem game? Oh my god, Steve-O boy. I love Fire Emblem games. My first Fire Emblem game was the one for the Game Boy Advance. I also really like Sacred Stones. I've played the shit out of them. Like I like the Path of Radiance one. I don't know, like Three Houses was incredible. I'm very excited for the new game as well. Three Houses having the aspect of you're a teacher at the school and then you like have the three pathways, like and all of that. That was such an incredible thing to do. So, I'm a big fan. Yeah, dude, I love Dragon Quest. I don't know what the story's doing. Hey Chris, thank you so much for the $4.99. Does Game and Talk no longer post audio podcasts on Apple anymore? I feel like I'm missing out. See, that's a good question. Let me text Josie. Oh, sorry, I just bopped that. I hope that wasn't too loud of a noise. So I am not responsible for doing that, but let me ask, because there probably is a good reason. We don't post on Apple Podcasts. Okay, I just texted Josie to ask her. We might have a reason. We might just be a little bit behind on things. Let me find that out and let you know. So Chris, since even though you asked me a question, basically super chats are really appreciated. They're not required, but I'd be happy to draw you a slime. And I did not set up the cam today, but I'll still draw you one and then I'll show you. Doesn't that sound fun, guys? Okay. Where's my pen? That's not my pen. I'm sorry, I'm chaotic. Does this game have voice acting or is it like ZA? You know, guys, does it have voice acting? I don't think it does. But I'm also not listening to the game because I have a really hard time talking and listening. Like if there's like music playing, like I can't like focus on like what I'm saying, you know. Okay, so Josh, from your profile photo, you have a hat. So I'm gonna draw the slime in a cool hat, and it's gonna be you. So basically what I decided this time around is I'm going to draw everyone super chats as slimes, but I'm going to base it off of what your photo looks like. If this ends up looking like shit, I am sorry. Oh, and then you have a beard, right? It looks like you have a beard. I don't know if... Okay, I'm going to draw the beard. Okay. Let's see. Chris. The Shriner dog. Okay, so I'm glad I was able to answer your question. And I've also, since this is what I do to reward super chats, I drew you as a slime. See, you're wearing a hat that says cool guy on it, and I drew your beard. Very nice beard, by the way, according to your photo. But yeah, like, look, you're having a great time. For context, I think that drawing doodles is really funny. I took an art class in 2009, and it's paying off, kind of, not really. Yeah. More like Chris the Summer Duh. Oh my gosh, you're so silly. Peep the sign or turn Neko last pose. You won't be disappointed. Ooh. Okay, let me look at that real quick. One second. Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'll follow up on their answer to the answer to that question once Josie gets back to me. I know that Josie's been working on set recently. She's very important and really cool, and so I'll let you know when she responds to me. Okay, wait, see, Tor, Neko, The Last Hope art. Oh my god, that slime looks fucking terrified. Also, what is this game? I want to play this game. We will play this on stream one of these days. Okay, let's see. Hi, seeing you sending out the urge to pick up your 3DS. Yes, Daniel, play your 3DS. Dude, if I don't bring my Game Boy Color, I tend to bring my 3DS. Like, I have a pink 3DS. It was the first big purchase, like, I ever made with, like, my first, like, not my first job, but, like, my first mall job, like at the kiosk. You know, I got my first huge paycheck, which wasn't that much, but, you know, it was enough to buy a 3DS and Pokemon Y, and I was really, really excited. It was a 3DS XL. Let's see, Griff, you saw a screenshot of Ukulele in Shovel Knight armor that played Natonic retweeted. Is that really in the game? Yes, it is. Fun fact. I am in the special thanks for Yuka Replay because I approved that cameo. Yeah! So yes, it is real. I signed off on that. So with Shovel Knight cameos, I typically am the person that you go through for something like that to happen. Like, for example, a cameo that will be announced eventually happened because I met the devs and I really love their game. I love their game so much. And for their new game, I was just frantically being excited about it. And like, it was like kind of a joke, like, oh, maybe Shovel Knight should be in that. That'd be really cool. And then they were really big fans of Shovel Knight. And so we made it happen. So, you know, sometimes it just, it just works out that way, you know? I'm really happy about it. Okay, Zoob. Thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Let's see. You look like Ocarin from Steins Gate was an Elmoran from the Fire Emblem Three Houses. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I am going to base it off of what I can see in your profile photo. So, please bear with me, Zoobmare. Okay, so it looks like you have an anime character with wispy hair. And that kind of looks like it's wearing an eye patch. Or maybe not. Let me look up Ocarin. I've actually never, okay, let me see. And then Almaran, A-L-M. Okay. Let's draw this. Okay, so I'm going to draw wispy hair, wispy anime hair. You know, these are just turning into nightmare fuel. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What weapon does Almiran use? Almira. There we go. I don't want to pronounce anything. I can't read. Okay, Almira is the... I'll give you a little bow. That sounds cool. Okay, Zoobmare. Okay, so, Zoob, here is yours. I gave anime wispy hair. See how wispy? And then for your Fire Emblem reference, I gave you a bow. Wow, so powerful, so cool, so rad. Thank you so much for the $5. Let's see, your profile pic is the main character from Xenoblade. So fun fact, I've never played a Xenoblade game. OJ has been encouraging me to play one for a very long time. But I have a very, very long list of games that I need to play. And you know, all of these are one of them. So, you know, it's added to the list. Maybe one day. Let's see. It's the indie version of the Kingdom Hearts story. Wait, what is again? Sorry, I think I missed your what you were saying. Let's see. Speaking of slimes, you're watching That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime anime. It's really good. I haven't watched that one yet. But I've heard good things about it. We're currently watching. Dude, we're watching so many right now. We're watching Night of the Living Cats. It's like NYGHT Night. And it's basically a zombie apocalypse anime, except instead of zombies, it's cats. And if you touch the cats, they turn you into a cat. And yeah, we think it's great. I'm also watching Sakamoto Days. I am finishing My Hero Academia. I used to love My Hero, but I think I just have shonen fatigue. Like, you know, the series has been going on for so long, and I'm just tired. I don't know if you guys watched, not this most recent episode, but the last most recent episode. It was such bullshit. I was like really mad at the TV. I was like, oh, of course, you know, All for One has that power for some fucking reason. Wise Pair, I love My Dress Up Darling. It is so good. I love their love. I've watched a lot of anime in my life. So if you name one, there's a decent chance that I've watched it. Yeah, so I love My Dress Up. I watched this Villainous one recently, and that was really good. There's this Gorilla God one I watched recently. I don't know, I've watched a lot. If you guys want an anime that is really sweet and very short, like each episode is only 12 minutes, and it just makes you like cheer on, and it's so goofy too, like it's so good. Okay, hold on, let me pull up the name. I consume so much anime, I never remember names of stuff. Hold on, okay. It's like the magical girl. Yes, the magical girl and the evil lieutenant used to be arch enemies. Okay, it has a long ass name, okay? But it is so cute and fun. And, you know, the series ends on a good note. Unfortunately, the creator of it passed away, and so they weren't able to finish it. I read up the manga, like, so I read to like where the manga technically ended because, you know, unfortunate death happened. But it was really good. It's such a treat. And the anime did like a good way of rounding it, you know, the best they could while honoring the creator. Let's see. Square and Disney were in an elevator and they wanted to collab. Boom. So Kingdom Hearts, fun fact. Disney owns the IP. So they own Sora and like all Kairi and Riku and all that. And Square Enix actually is the one that licenses it out from Disney to create the game. And that's why they're able to use from the catalog of like all those different Disney games. Otherwise, you know, there would be licensing issues from re-releasing it and them not being able to get all the licenses. There's a lot of stuff with that. But that's technically how Kingdom Hearts came to be. Why are anime names in America so long, but Japan is one word? Steve, I have no idea, dude. I will never know. Let's see. Wow, you just finished Ghost in the Shell? Dude, I remember watching that on Adult Swim in like the early mid 2000s. Let's see. I need to watch I'm a Behemoth, an X-ranked monster, but mistaken for a cat, and I live as an elf girl's pet. Okay, I am intrigued. I was going to ask you for a synopsis of that, Steve, but I think the title gave me that. I think the title, you know, did a good job. Whoa, he's a nice scythe. Let's see. You heard My Hero Academia and spent the last 10 minutes looking up where you left off. Yeah, dude, like, My Hero is... I, like, the first couple seasons of My Hero went so fucking hard. And I really enjoyed the ensemble cast and how they gave special moments to each characters, and, like, I really enjoyed it. But, like, dude, it's been going on for such a long time. You know, like, I started watching the anime for My Hero when I graduated college, and that was in 2014. So, like, it's been, like, you know, going on for, like, 11 years now, right? Or am I misremembering that? I think I started watching it when I graduated. So, I don't know. I just... And, like, I'm watching it because I'm, like, stubborn, and I am, like... Oh, I know, I gotta finish it. It's the last season. Watch True Beauty, a webtoon. Okay, so Wise Pair, I have read all of True Beauty. I really, really enjoyed that webtoon. I actually also paid for coins to read ahead for True Beauty. That's how obsessed I was with it. So that's really funny that you're recommending that. I do want to check out the K-drama though. It's been on my list. Speaking of manhwa webtoons that also got adapted, Business Proposal, I think it's called, or yeah, Business Proposal. That's also a really enjoyable one. Let's see. If you're down for a chill, funny anime, I should check out Kuma 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 Bear. But isn't that just calling it Bear 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 Bear? Skozak? That's really funny. Not as long as One Piece. Correct. Dude, One Piece, so I watched the live action. I also watched all of the released episodes from the 4Kids dub. So that was really fun. So I have, like, you know, I understand One Piece. For a while, I read One Piece, to be fully transparent. But that was for a boy. I'm in... That's funny to admit. Yeah, there was this guy, like, in college that I briefly dated, and he really liked Whitebeard from One Piece. So therefore, I decided that I was gonna read as much as possible so I could talk to him about it. What a silly time, man. What a silly time. The Indonesian film adaptation of Business Proposal was controversial. Wait, why was it controversial? Or if is it too political, then you don't have to get into it. You're willingly read manga spoilers between seasons. You have no motivation to keep watching. Season 7 came out. Yeah, dude. Dude, I do the same. I did that with Demon Slayer. I did not want to wait, and I do not want to wait for, like, all the other movies to come out. Dude, I'm gonna be, like, nearing 40 when all those things are out. Maybe not. No, okay, so that we have 2 more movies, and they come out every 2 years. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be old, so I just want to watch it all, or read it all now. Read is in past tense. Yeah. Do you know what one of them is? I don't know what this guy is talking about. I'm not paying attention. The male actor not respecting... Oh, interesting. Yeah, always respect the source material. That's a bummer, though, that, like, you know, one person helped tank... Let's see. Oh, shit. Okay. Would you say you prefer Lovable? Yeah, I prefer Lovable. Do you like more compact? Yes, I want a tiny little lovable guy. I hope he's smoochable. Please give me a Draki. You know, that's good enough. I like him. If I say no, wait. Oh, ooh, guys, let's keep on rejecting the monster. Let's see what all my options are. Okay, let's say again, we like lovable. Do you like more compact monsters? No. Do you like weird and wonderful monsters? Yes. Please be a big, cute guy. I don't want the clay doll guy. Yeah. No. Let's see. Kuma means bear, so yep, it's an isekai where a girl's transported to another world and it's overpowered, but only when she's wearing a bear onesie. That sounds so fun. I okay. Is this just random? No, it's not. We're going to keep on doing different selections until I find one I really like. But he might be the winner. Let's see, you caught up with One Piece, you're just reading the arc to arc because you want to read it weekly. That totally makes sense, Griff. No, I want a furry guy. Oh yeah, no, donut. Okay, I do like a plotty punk. What's weird is that a keyboard is not showing up for this. Right? Am I going crazy? Okay, I guess I can't rename stuff. That's so weird, right? Like, am I going crazy with that? Looks like you've taken a shine to me. Yay. It's okay. I'm going to name him Goob. Steve, I have seen the vending machine anime before. It is really funny. Okay, speaking of anime club, let me text Kevin because Kevin's playing Death Stranding 2 in the den right now. Ooh, okay, guys. Do I want to buy these? Hold on one second. Okay, guys, thoughts. Impulse buy time. I really like bombshell leggings, and they're purple. $30. Size small. What else is she selling? Oh, hold on. I really like, let's see. Sorry, I got completely distracted. I feel like I'm not making sense right now. Let's see. It's Macari. People like resell these things. And I get really excited when people resell nice things for cheap. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna counter. And then I'm gonna offer, because she wants 32. So I'm gonna offer 25. Oh, it won't let me do that. Damn it, I hate it when they won't let me lowball. Okay, focusing. Oh yeah, so I have an anime club with Kevin and Joseph. Okay, so I'm checking if we're going to do anime club tonight, because that lets me know how much time I have to stream. Thank you guys for letting me figure that out. Let's see. You like Platypunk though? They look like Friend. They do look like Friend. Oh, I was buying the leggings off Macari. Yeah, they're purple and really cute. Oops, I just dropped my phone. There we go. Oh no! The little guy! Oh my gosh! From the Monster games, dude, he's 3D. He's so cute. Let's see, you got caught up on Homestuck. I missed the whole Homestuck era of things. I remember in 2011, I went to Anime LA, and those cosplayers were like everywhere, you know? And it was really cool. But the thing is, though, oh my god, those guys are creepy. I love him. And everyone, what's it called? Yeah, like, loved that. Oh, I have an answer for Chris. So Josie just texted me back and said, John's supposed to do it, and sometimes we forget. So that's your answer. Okay, so I'll make a note to remind people. To do that. Because, yeah, you know, having more availability to listen to our, what's it called? To listen to our show would be really, really cool. Dude, he is Friend. Yay. Let's see, News Macari, because I lowball people on there too. Dude, okay, I lowball people all the time on those like sites. But like the thing is though, is like the products used, okay? Like you can't expect full retail when you've worn it a bunch of times. And it's fine. Like I tend to buy most things secondhand. I'm like, I know a lot of people, you know, they like to buy things brand new out of the store, but I feel like there's like so much waste in general with you know, just consumerism as a whole. And I like to not take part in that, you know, and so a way to do that is to, you know, buy secondhand. So it's really fun and it's like a little treasure hunt. But yeah, I tend to offer a little bit lower because it's like you don't want to do full retail for these things. Let's see, Spindle Horse is adapting Homestuck into an animation. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, yeah, okay, barely got views. Maybe not then. Is Toby a part of that? Because I think that would help get views. Let's see. Steve, do you guys watch anime together? Yes, we do. Yeah, it's Kev, me, Joseph, and Alana. But Alana's right now at TwitchCon. Spawncast doesn't even come up quickly either. This week it came out the night, but sometimes it's at the end of the week. Yeah, I think it's sometimes when people get around to doing stuff. Hello, Slime. Would you like to be my friend? Let's see. You DM'd. Yeah, I saw it. I responded. Zoob, I don't know if you know Alana or not. They go by Cheesecake online. Who messaged me? There we go. Oh man, it's so crazy. Sirloin. Oh my god, a smoked sirloin. Oh my gosh, this bunny guy. I want him to join my party. You shall be my friend. A bunnicorn. I always loved the fun little fusion names that they would make. Bunnicorn is defeated. Please get up. Please be my friend. No one wants to be my friend. You might watch that cat anime. Dude, it's really ridiculous. Like, I was trying to initially to figure out, like, the premise. I'm like, oh, man, like, are they gonna, like, harm the cats? And it's like, no. It's just silly. Oh, my God, who are you? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? I can't get up there. Okay. It's so cool to see this world, like, in 3D. And, like, I've played, you know, the newer Dragon Quest games, so yes, I've seen that in 3D. But, like, this is, like, through the monsters context. Oh, you're thinking of Alana Pierce. She's really, really nice. I've met her a few times. We're friendly, but, like, she's not, like, my Alana. My Alana, we've been friends since we were 11. But yeah, no, I met her also in the IGN days. Last time I saw Alana was at the Shovel Knight anniversary party. She came and she was really nice. But yeah, my Alana has been my friend since we were like really little. It's funny because like she's short and she used to be taller than me when we were little kids, and it's really cute. Let's see, Shamwitch is your favorite monster name. It's a little magical pig with a witch's hat. That's so cute. I love that. You wouldn't be surprised if we can't recruit monsters yet. Probably not. Dude, I was not reading. So, I was not paying attention of what I need to do. Because, like, you would assume that, like, what's it called? The little icon on the map is where I'm supposed to go. But I'm going to disregard that because I want to meet him. I love him. A vegan Drangora. Okay. Can you kiss him? No! Oh no, he's mad! Oh, Zoob, yeah, no. That girl's really famous. Also, the spelling, I think kind of gave it away a little bit, too. This looks way better than Legends ZA. A little bit. Oh, God, I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to be his friend. No, don't stand there smug. We could have had him. I want to build a very chunky crew. You know, like, dude. I wonder if I can, like, go back and, like, refresh everything. I'm gonna try that. Is this like Digimon? I guess so. I don't know. I need to play the new Digimon game. That's also on my list of things to do. Okay, what am I actually supposed to do in this game? What am I supposed to do? Oh gosh, there's more of them. Yes. Okay. Am I supposed to... Okay, maybe I am supposed to go down the path. Let's talk to the little floofy guy over here and see what's going on. You pissed it off by oogling. No, but I love him. I want the little chonkies. Let's see. You can scout monsters and join your party with a show of force. And honey, there's no need to be coy. Why is Fizzy so sassy? When it comes to monsters, the more the merrier. Okay, how do I attain these chonky boys? He's back, which means I can try again. Okay, guys, this is the mission. This is what we're doing. How did I even get up there? This is the only thing I care about. Let's see, you're a Discord for a VTuber named Ebe, and everyone's posting their official Ebe plushes. Oh, What's Eve? Okay, oh, so it is a VTuber. What character are they? Yeah, I guess I do have to flex on him. Okay. Going back to the funny guy. You shall be mine. Ooh, what's this? Oh, an herb! It's really funny. When I was a kid, I had only heard of the British pronunciation of herb, which is herb, because they pronounce the H. And so I said it wrong. Well, not technically wrong, but like American English, incorrect, mispronounced, for a really long time. No! No! Let me walk around. Hold on, Kevin messaged me. Let's see. Okay. How do I get back up there again? Okay, we're gonna run around this route. No, I'm going the wrong way. We're gonna run around this way. Her full name is Kitsune Eve. That's cool. Do not laugh at me. Okay, we're going up. Am I even going the right way? I never know where the fuck I'm going. Nope. Slime, I do not care about you. I only want my little scrungly son. Wait, where was he? Did I lose him? Did we lose him? Man, I got lost. Okay, oh well. Does anyone know where I... Okay, I guess I'll recruit a slime or something. It repelled you with its pure aura. I agree, it did. Okay, let's scout this guy. Have I ever heard of VR chat? Have I heard of VR chat? I don't think so. What is that? I've heard about VR. I own a Meta Quest. I own a PlayStation VR. But I haven't heard of VR chat. Dude, my guy is so bad at making new friends. It is rude. I too thought it was on one of the hills, but he like despawned. Right? Like, where's this little stinky guy? I'm gonna call him Stinky. I hope we can find him again. He is my love. I don't care about anything else except for Stinky. Like, I fell off the side, and then I went back to, like, go find him, and then he disappeared. And it is very, very rude. But it's okay. We are getting stronger. We are murdering the slimes. Rest in peace, slime. And it's a good time, you know? Let's see. Where is he? This is so depressing. Wait, no, he's there. Okay, okay, we were in the right zone, guys. Okay, I figured it out. We're gonna ignore the bunnicorn. We found him. Okay, no, okay. We are going to catch Stinky. Okay. Okay. No! I was hoping. You know, like sometimes... Okay, we can flee. Oh, okay. Come on, dude. I don't want to kill you. Okay. Now I have to leave before he can respawn. This is so rude. Let's see. Astrobot Rescue Mission is the best VR game. It's a shame we won't get a sequel for VR too. Yeah, I know, it's such a bummer. Okay, unrelated. Okay, so when I played the original on Game Boy Color, um Faraball, like its eyes were little dots, and I thought the center dot was like a little nose, and it turns out it just has an ugly face, and that sucks. So is the show of force based on your critter's level? I guess so. So maybe I need to start murdering things with Platypunk. Like if I just start killing everything, we can recruit Stinky. Okay, time to murder. Give me your bunnicorn. Yeah, dude, Astrobot was Game of the Year, right? The stolen Kami, it is not stolen, okay? It was given to me by a employee of a health food store. And they were very nice, and it made it like they literally like unintentionally introduced me to one of my favorite Game Boy Color games ever. Hold on one second. Okay, let me message Joseph. Do. Cool. But like, how strong is Stinky, right? Like, maybe Platypunk needs to be level like 5? How many bodies do I need to litter the ground with before we get we can recruit Stinks? I guess we'll have to find out, you know. I remember as a kid, for the Game Boy Color one, they had like an advertisement and kind of a spread for Dragon Monster Warriors, and they like had a large list of like all the different slimes and like different characters that you could breed together to make different monsters, and I thought it was so cool, and I didn't have anyone to trade with to like get other ones, and it was kind of frustrating, and none of my friends wanted to play it with me. Like, I would tell them how good the game was, but like they weren't interested because, you know, they had Pokemon, and it's like, well, why would we play something besides Pokemon? And it's because like there's a world of RPGs besides Pokemon, which is enjoyable and was very enjoyable at the time. Like, I love Pokemon, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. Unrelated, so today there was like a street fair market happening, and it was really fun. I got to enjoy like outdoors today. Like, I know that sounds weird to say, but like, you know, when you work at home, you know, you kind of stay at home, and you know, the other things I do is like I go to the gym and then I go back home. So it was really cool to like get some sunshine and relax today. And I keep on regretting because they had a bunch of shaved ice trucks, because in California it was like 85 degrees today. So it was really freaking hot. And I really regret not getting the shaved ice treats. Because I kind of talked myself out of it because I'm like, like I don't really need that. But like now I really want one. I wish they sold those in more places rather than just like from food trucks, because I don't know where they go when it's not a street fair. Do you guys like shaved ice? Are you guys dessert people? I really like ice cream. So okay, it's kind of embarrassing, but you know, like, not embarrassing, but like, you know, McFlurries? I love McFlurries. Like, if we're going to pick and you had to pick between like Cold Stones or like Baskin Robbins or McDonald's McFlurry, I would pick McFlurry. Zach, I missed what your message was. Yeah, dude, Wise Pair, it was a touch grass moment. Yeah, it's just because, like, recently, like, I've been so busy with work and, it's hot outside. So, like, it's not like hiking weather yet, for LA. And, I'm not really a beach person. So, like, I've been spending a lot of time indoors, unfortunately. So it was nice to, like, not do anything today and not have to, like, think about things and just relax. And I was feeling way better, so I was like, okay, I can stream and play a game with you guys. I think that would be really fun. Ooh, you like rum raisin ice cream? Rum raisin is really good. My favorite ice cream flavor besides vanilla is black sesame. Black sesame is absolutely delicious. I also like red bean. That's also delicious. Lavender ice cream is really, really good. I go to this convention every year called Natural Foods Expo West. It's a trade show for natural products, and or maybe it's called Natural Products Expo West. That sounds more accurate, but I call it Food Expo. Anyways, and my mom used to take me every year, and we'd go together. And my sister, she has a cookie business, so she gets tickets as well to it. So I just go with her now. And I remember my mom and I always had a rule that if a booth was giving away like little samples or whatever, giving samples of lavender ice cream, we had to try it. Even if you were like super full, you have to try it. It's illegal not to. And that's just kind of how my brain works with that because it makes me think of her. Let's see. Blizzards and McFlurries are my kryptonite. Dude, I love blizzards. There's a actually, no, there is a Dairy Queen near me. Yay! There used to not be, but there is now. Yay! I love Dairy Queen. I used to get a cookie dough medium blizzard and I would eat like all of that. It was so good. And yeah, I also love Dairy Queen. Okay, fine. Dairy Queen, McDonald's. Any other ice cream. Let's see, not a shaved ice fan. You'd rather have Italian ice. Italian ice is also very, very good. Ooh, you like a sweet date palm fruit? That's delicious. Let's see, Celia, you like Dells, right? And I know you know what Dells is. Wait, what is Dells, Spyro? It's not clicking. I am being dumb. What is it? Let's see. You're in the middle of getting back into shape. You've lost 70 pounds. You have 30 to go. Oh my gosh, Skozak, congratulations. I am so proud of you and congratulations on the journey that you've done so far. Yeah, like fitness in general, it's always a journey and it's definitely no easy feat. I've been doing a gym journey of myself. I've been trying to like put on more muscle because like I'm not like you can see a little bit, but like I don't really have muscle and I would like to fix that. So have I had Haagen-Dazs? Yes, I've had Haagen-Dazs. My mom used to buy the strawberry one for me and my sister like on special occasions. Oh, it's a Rhode Island thing. Yeah, Spyro, I don't. My mom's from Rhode Island. She grew up in Providence, but she never went back after she moved. So I never got to go to Rhode Island. Is it delightful? Ooh, Belgian chocolate. That's so good. I forgot where Stinky is, so we have to find him again. That is our mission for the stream. Recruit Stinky. Dude, Cold Stones is expensive. I used to get the sinless sweet cream with marshmallows and gummy bears. And it was delicious. But I haven't had Cold Stones in a long time. One of my friends, she passed one of her nursing tests, and I told her that I would take her out for ice cream. So maybe we'll go to Cold Stones. It's depending on what she wants. I have Dippin' Dots in my freezer, though. I don't remember where Stinky was. Where is he? Curse my short-term memory. Right? You should be on, like, one of the cliff areas. Where art thou, Stinks? Okay, let's go back to the path. We'll find him. I believe in us. Go team. Okay, so there's that guy. Fuck. Could we do a Budokai stream? Oh, hell yeah. We should do that. I'll make a list. I feel like maybe like on the Patreon or something, I'm gonna do like a game voting thing, and like each week you guys get to or something like that. I don't know. Where you guys get to pick the games that I play, so it's not just me recommending stuff. There he is. I think that would be fun, but Budokai definitely has to be on the list. You haven't had Cold Stones? I wonder how expensive it is now, because I remember getting it and it was like $4.50 for like a cup of it. Okay, come on, Stinky, be mine. Thanks, it's definitely been a journey. Good luck on yours. Building some muscle is a healthy goal. Yeah, because like it's like one of those things that like I'm thin and like fuck no don't kill him, okay, we're good. And so it's kind of like one of those things where like, you know, building muscle is really cool. So I want to do that. He's scouted. We have Stinky. Okay, the problem I'm having right now is that I can't. Okay, let me see if I can use my mouse. I guess I have to use my mouse. Hell yeah. Play Beautiful Joe. I would love to play Beautiful Joe. Man, I like how like this whole mission was just to get one guy. Do you have any of those ninja machines? Okay, so I do have a Ninja Creamy. I love Ninja Creamy. I go through periods of time where I will replace meals with protein shakes that I have put into my Ninja Creamy and made ice cream and just eat that. So I have to limit myself because I will, you know, I am an adult, so I can make, you know, I have a great use of free will, and I'll just continuously just eat ice cream protein shakes, and it's like, maybe I shouldn't do that, you know? Let's see. You're the guy who goes to Japanese food markets and buys it. Yeah, dude, me too. Dude, I love Japanese sweets. I really like getting different like mochi and like different things. In Japan, it was like I just went around and randomly grabbed anything and everything to try, and it was so much fun. So Skozak, I like Pikmin. I've played Pikmin, but I haven't played a whole lot of it. So I don't remember much from it. What game would you say I should start with? Or which game, sorry. Wow, Stinky's only level 2. We're going to fix that. Okay, so the goal of this game is that Stinky's going to stay in my party. Now we got to kill this Stinky. Wow, there's so many of them, man. This could have been a way easier time. But now, like, Goob. Yeah, because I wanted to call the platypus Goob. So Stinky and Goob are just kicking butt. Ooh, a pretty pebble. That's cool. Okay. Pikmin 4 is the easiest and most modern, so you would suggest that one. Stinky versus Stinky, you hate to see it. Right, Griff? You really do. They have cats in this game, Steve? Yes, they do have cats in this game. I saw one in the village, and it was real cool. So something funny, if you guys have played a Dragon Warrior game in general, or like the 2D ones, when your one of your party members or your monster party members not pass away, sorry, when they faint, they're like a little coffin. And it was really funny when I first played Dragon Warrior Monsters and like my first, monster fainted. I thought they perma-died and their body just follows you in a casket. So I would just like restart the game, and it was like until I got so tired of doing that, I finally went through the level with the casket character and they revived, and I was like, oh, oops. It was so silly. Wow, Bunnicorn. So I guess my impression from this game, for the past like hour, I guess that we've been kind of playing, it's cool. It's literally just a 3D version of the original. I wish, to be honest, that it was way closer to the 2D version of this game. I know obviously it's modern and it's different, but I wish it was a bit closer to the original. I think that would be way more fun. Or I wish that it was a 3D version of the original. That would have been great. But I don't know if that's my nostalgia talking, and I just want to replay the old games that gave me joy. I don't know. I'm just an old man. But this looks great. It's feeling great. I'm having fun. The frame rate sometimes can be a little slow, but that's okay. I don't care. Oh yeah, these weird pepper guys. It is cool to see some of these characters in 3D because I remember their pixel art, and definitely looks a bit different. Just a tad. I mean, like, Steve, like, this has its problems too. But yeah, ZA just continuously makes me not want to play it. But I wish it had the opposite effect. I wish, because like, with Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, they were like such a dumpster fire, right? And you would think that, that would make me not want to play it. But the more I talked about the game, the more I wanted to play it and see like what they triaged and found important enough to include in there. And so like I talked myself into playing that game just because I was just so curious. And unfortunately, the more I talk about ZA, the more I'm convinced to not play it, Yeah, Johnny, right? Yeah, you always replay Ocarina of Time. It's good. Have you played Master Quest? That one's really fun. Griffin says, a shame 3D make. Yeah, it never came to the States. I've heard about that. I've never played it. I also, no, my 3DS is street legal, unfortunately. Boo. Is there like a ROM floating around somewhere on the internet, allegedly? Because that would be nice. It's unfortunate that like there was a lot of games that we didn't get in the States. And like I understand that like not everything needs to be localized, but like it would be really cool if that was localized. Dude, they do need to upgrade like those building textures. It's such a bummer. And it's like in my head, I thought you would be able to explore more of the city because you're stuck there. But I guess not. Like I don't know what they're doing, man. Like I really don't know what they're doing. And it's a bummer because like Pokemon has so much genuine fun to it. And I do understand that like Pokemon in general is a marketing machine. They have different arms of business, and it's very very difficult to give the what is with that spacing? Do you see that with acquired? It looks like... Why is the spacing so uneven for that font? Okay, those are things that I notice for games. Wow, that's so interesting. You guys noticing that? Anyways, okay, rewinding. So I know for like Pokemon, you know, it's like there's so many different arms of the business that, you know, it's almost impossible to give games the amount of time that they deserve now for the franchise, because like, you know, everything is dependent on the games, and it goes back to that. So like for merchandising, you know, the new game introduces new characters and new Pokemon that people fall in love with. And from the game, it goes into the competitive scene. And then also in the competitive scene, there's also the TCG game. And all the new Pokemon that are introduced in the game are now used into cards. And then it's merchandising. And then it's the anime. And it's like all these different components that makes like, you know, the world of Pokemon have to be firing on all cylinders at all times. And, you know, obviously game development, out of all the different steps of things, you know, is at the forefront of this because they have to lead the pack. But the pack, everything that follows, the development cycle for that is a lot shorter than what would normally be needed for these games. And the development cycle that they used to do for the 2D games obviously was much shorter because there was a lot less shit in it. Now with the 3D space, you know, and obviously the development team for that, you know, a lot of those folks have been there since the beginning. So besides, you know, being a bit older now, they're also, you know, making things that they weren't initially, like, you know, that wasn't their forte because it didn't exist yet. So, like, I don't know. There's, like, a shit ton of things that they're juggling that, unfortunately, you know, it's been handed to them. And, like, you know, people could say, you know, like, it's what a great problem to have because, you know, it's a crazy huge, like, Goliath of a franchise. So you have the ability to be able to get more resources. But, like, it's such a kill the chicken, get the egg situation. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. But, yeah, same Griff. I really, really loved playing Violet. I loved the Area Zero. I liked the different storylines. I liked the illusion of choice. I liked them abandoning HMs. I know that they did that way earlier, but like, I don't remember that. I stopped being as into Pokemon. Like, I loved Pokemon. I loved the Pokemon that I remember. When I stopped playing Pokemon games, it was X and Y, like officially. But the last Pokemon game that I played into its entirety was Pearl and Diamond, and that was in 2006. So like, for a good, wow, that was 2006. Holy shit. Yeah, that was the last Pokemon game I played the shit out of. Because Shaman was so cute. See, Stinky's getting powerful. Heh. With the way the anime is, I wonder what it'll be when Gen X comes out. I guess we'll have to find out. Okay, so Jonathan, 110%. They have all the money in the world and they could change everything, but you know. Some companies don't have that vision even though they've expanded way past that. But obviously, I don't work for the Pokemon company. I'm an outsider on that, so we can only comment from afar. I wouldn't say that's exactly the case, Kami. Like, no one goes out there to buy, you know, to make a bad game. Like, no one plans that, from like Mega Million corporations to like small indie devs. No one plans to make a bad piece of media. Do I think that the sacrifices that they're willing to make with the quality to get it out on time is their fault? Yes, but I don't know. It sounds very, very complicated and like a huge headache. But I'm pretty sure there's still some very passionate people there. It's just, you know, it's hard. Let's see. The last Pokemon game was Stadium. Wow, that was a while ago. Dude, I love Pokemon Stadium. It's such a fun game. I'm really good at the mini games for that. And just a heads up, guys, I'm going to probably play for like 10 more minutes. I need to go feed my friend's cat, and then I have to get ready for anime club. Yay, anime. You like the emotional beats? Yeah, I did too. It was so good. They did such a great job with like creating depth to this, you know? The team that made Goat Simulator is an exception to that bad game rule. Okay, yeah, but that's different because they were successful in their intention of what they wanted to create. So they did succeed in that. And they made something that was literally so memeable it took over the ether for a while, which is incredible. I miss monoculture with games, you know, where like we're all playing the same thing, talking about the same thing, and it just like captivates the world for a little bit. Like I miss those times. And like sometimes we'll get that, but not as much anymore. Do you guys watch different anime shows? Sound fun? Yes, we do. So there's a bunch that we're currently watching right now. And, you know, whenever we finish one, you know, when I say finish, I mean like, you know, we finish the season or whatever, we'll pitch a couple more and then we'll watch the first 3 episodes of each. And whatever sticks is what we continue with. Oh, you played Pokemon Go. I mean, it does count. I, too, played Pokemon Go. Remember when they had their initial beta? When they announced Pokemon Go? I got into that, and I played it, and it was really fun, and I thought it was really cool, and I felt really special for getting into the beta. And I remember when they're like, okay, the beta's done. Thank you for participating. And they were like, okay, you can keep your username. Mine was just Celia, so that was really cool. But they were like, yeah, you can keep your username, but you can't keep all the Pokemon you were training. And I thought that was some serious bullshit. Let's see. Have I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Yes, I have watched Brotherhood. It is fun. I tried showing Kevin Brotherhood, but he had never watched FMA before. And my brain was like, dude, Brotherhood's so great, you know, way to jump into the series. But I actually feel like for Brotherhood, you need to watch the original because they move so quickly and skip over a lot of details because they're expecting you to know them already when you're hopping in. So while I do think Brotherhood is fantastic, I acknowledge and appreciate the original as well. Let's see, it came out around the time you went to Disney World, so that was great. But where I live is bad for it, so I stopped playing. Yeah. Yeah, I think if, yeah, you don't have a lot of open space to run around outside, it doesn't work out. It was really cool at LA area. Like, it was really fun. It came out in a time, like, when everyone was obsessed with it. You know, it was like 2016. I was like, you know, I was working at Hyperkin at that time. And it was cool. On weekends, I would play sometimes with friends, but not for long because I was like grumpy about not getting to keep my Pokemon. And it was cool. Like it was cool to like Pokemon again, and that was awesome. Do I watch all my anime on Crunchyroll? So I watched some on Netflix, like Ranma 1/2. Season 2 came out. Just a side note, Ranma 1/2 is my favorite anime of all time. I've watched all of the original, the movies. I used to own, or I do own somewhere, the OVA. I have the first season in my bookcase and a lot of the manga. And it's really, really fun. Let's see. Do I have a public Discord for Anime Club? So no, I don't, because like, you know, Kevin and I live together. So Anime Club's in the other room. And then Joseph is my neighbor and Alana's also my neighbor. But Joseph and Alana, they've known me since I was like 11 because we all live in the same area. So that's why I have an Anime Club. But would something like that be interesting? You know how like the Spawncast has their like Discord thing, like, should I have that too? Like, for Game and Talk / Anime Club, where we talk about weeb stuff? Because that actually could be something I could talk to John about, but he would have to, like, figure that stuff out, right? Okay, were you at Hyperkin when they created the Superboy? So the original Superboy, no. I joined in. I like the joke. I joined in on season 2. And so I was hired at Hyperkin in 2016. And basically, that's when the Superboy S came out, which was the revision of it. That's when I was hired. Actually, in Kevin's room, I have the his room, like his childhood room. When the Superboy S came out, we made posters, and Kevin put my the poster that I helped make, was a part of, because it was a team process, obviously. He put it on his wall, and it's still there. We should take that, like, I could frame that in my office. I think that would be really cool. Because I need to hang up on my walls, because right now my walls are basically serial killer walls. Like, there's no like pictures or anything, but I have like a bunch of Shovel Knight things. I have like my magazine interviews. I have the Game Informer interview from Mina. Like, I have the super rare physical Cyber Shadow release blind, like, for box thingy, that I need to hang up as well. And I think maybe I should frame the Superboy poster and then put that there too. I think that'd be really cool. Too bad we didn't make like a Hyperkin Duke controller poster, because like that would have been really, really awesome. But I feel like that would have been something. Let's see. You would if Sean joins. Duly noted. I mean, Sean and Josie would have to join because it'd be a Game and Talk thing, right? Anime and Talk. That's really funny, Steve. Because I feel like the Discord would have channels like info dump and anime, pitch an anime, and like suggest a game. I don't know. I'll talk to John and all them and see if that's something that we want to do. Can I guess what anime RGT will enjoy? How I Shield 21. Dude, I don't know. He might like Ultimate Muscle. Like, that would be a one that he would probably like the most. Okay, so guys, I think for the stream, I'm going to call it today. I had a lot of fun playing Dragon Quest Monsters. We'll probably play more of this. Maybe we will plan what game I'll play next. Maybe it'll be a Budokai game. We'll find out. Yeah, so stay tuned for Game and Talk. We might be having it this week. Sean, I know, will be out for personal reasons. That he's welcome to share if he wants to. But I'll see if Josie is available, or we'll talk about game stuff this week, and it'll be a special stream. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I really appreciate you guys for taking the time to hang out with me this Sunday night. You guys are awesome. And yeah, have a great night. Goodbye, guys. And thank you guys so much for the super chat.